How long have you had to wait to see your GP? In some areas of the UK, 1 in 10 people are currently waiting longer than a month for an appointment with a doctor. That's according to new research commissioned by the Liberal Democrats. Kent and Medway are the worst in the country. 781,000 people waiting at least a month to see their GP. Most of the demand is from people aged over 70, as NHS data says this group has an average 5 times more appointments than young people.
So, should we prioritise appointments for Gen Zs, the age group currently working, over retirees and pensioners? We are now joined by 69-year-old Debbie Arnold.
Oh, God.
Sorry, Debbie.
Terrible.
59.
Sorry.
You won't believe it, though, when I say that figure. So there you are. Does that
Thank
make feel
you.
better?
Thank you.
Ridiculous.
Who's still working and says Gen Z should not be prioritised over AOPs because that would be discriminating, while Austin Okolo, who's 24 years old, says the young and those working contribute to the economy and should be prioritised over OAPs. Good morning to you both. So, Austin, let's start with you in that case. Put your case forward why you think this is a good idea.
And good luck.
Yeah, so I think, first of all, I think it's important to get access to healthcare. I think health's important, so I think both is as important as each other. However, I do believe that Gen Z, they are the backbone of society, they are the future. And I think that as a society, with the state of the economy, we've got to take preventive measures. So I think as a Gen Z, you're more likely to get healthcare and not need it for a while longer. Whereas maybe as a more elderly person, when you get to a certain stage, certain illnesses, they can be repetitive, so it can be a cycle, and that might be why it's so long.
Okay.
As a Gen Z, if you get them in and out, they can get back into work.
Straight back
it's
out
helping
there.
employers.
Debbie, what about that point? Then they're the backbone, they're the future, and it's important with these things to get in early.
So you wait.
I wait?
You wait. Let him get in first.
Of course not. That's absolutely ridiculous. If I had a broken shoulder and you had a terminal illness, then I would expect you to go first. But if it was the other way round, I would expect me to go first. And I've paid my taxes. I'm still paying my taxes. I am called an OAP, but I'm still working. So why should I prioritise you and not me, and not us? This is absolutely ridiculous. We've been working for years, and we're still working. If I was sitting there, doing my knitting and not doing anything else, but even if I was doing my knitting, I've still paid my dues.
It's not about you, though. So, you're
It
paying
is about me. It's about my age
You're
group.
paying your taxes, but, that's you. There's a lot of people in the age bracket to you that aren't working, aren't paying taxes.
But they have paid taxes.
And also, you're also the wealthiest group in the UK, so you can afford to move private. Whereas Gen Z...
hang on a minute. You can't say that
they're
to
struggling
somebody
with housing.
who cannot
They're struggling
pay.
with housing.
Yeah, some
a
old
lot of them are in debt.
Cannot
they can't
pay
go to
their
private.
electricity bills, darling.
I know, of
so
course.
So you can't say they're wealthy.
And
they're
Gen Z can.
freezing
And
to
Gen Z
death.
can. And Gen Z can.
Well, Gen Z have got a chance to get their lives together. We all had to do that when we were younger.
If they get the right healthcare.
We did. We are talking about healthcare and everything. You're saying that older people should... Oh, they can go private. They can't afford to go private.
I don't think they can, but they've got more of a likelihood of going private. So Gen Z, we've got the housing working against us. We've got a job market working against us. Cost of living crisis, pandemic.
But
it feels like the whole world... It feels like the whole world is against us. We've got to have a chance.
Oh, you're young and you've got the whole world. You've got years and years ahead of us, of you, and we've got years ahead of us. We've done this before, and it's about time you guys got up and had some welly about you. You can do it. You don't need to prioritise yourselves. It's discriminatory to older people. It should not be allowed.
That doesn't make sense because discrimination is both ways. So if you're saying you're getting health because you're older, that's also discrimination to younger people because you're saying that you can't get it because they're younger. So
we're not saying they can't get it. We're saying it's about how old you are.
I do believe it should be based on severity. So if, of course, it's terminal illness and broken shoulder, of course, terminal illness. But if we sat here today and we've got one person both terminally ill, if I was older, honestly speaking, me personally and a lot of people, if 2 people are terminally ill, I would let the younger person go because I'll be honest, I've lived my, I've served. I think as an older person,
you've served. How old are you?
No. If I was older,
if
I was older, I would want to see the next people come through. If we both,
we're just going to lie down in a coffin.
I want to ask you that question. If you were terminally ill and a 20-year-old was terminally ill, would you let them go before you?
Oh, that's a really strange question.
But if you had to pick one...
But yes, but that's different. It's completely different about terminally ill because, of course, you would think, well, that person's got their life. But this is different. This is about a GP appointment. It's not about a terminal illness. It's not about a treatment for a terminal illness. But it's not fair to say that we should let you have the GP appointments and we can't have them. You must remember, we've been around a long time. We've paid for our things before.
And often,
you've still got time. You've also got the internet. You've got loads of different jobs that we never had.
There is a point here as well about what ailments the younger generation go to their doctors about, because, you know, you could say that actually if they did get free rein to go first, then there might not be any doctor's appointments left, because there's evidence younger individuals seek GP care for non-urgent issues like
there you go.
headaches, cuts and acne.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I don't. If it is a non-severe illness and people that are obviously more likely to, you know, have bigger difficulties, of course not. I think if a cut headache, we've got to be realistic here. I'm not naive and stupid.
But your point is, if it's the same case,
yes, for
the
sure,
same illness, take the young person first.
Yeah, I think, you know, morally, everyone deserves healthcare. But if you're looking from the economy point of view, the people that, as an employer, you pay sick people.
Oh.
Wait, quickly, let me land this one. As an employer, you pay when people are off sick.
Right.
So,
Well, listen,
so the longer that the people are off sick, the more it puts strain on the employers, which are already paying higher in taxes because the
We
government.
are going to have to wrap it up there.
Do we have to? I'm so enjoying
I
it.
know.
Are you
We
enjoying
sit
it?
here all
Can't we just
morning.
keep
I just
going?
want to know how old you are.
I'm 24.
I can't wait till you're my age, mate.
I can't wait as well.
Thank you
Look, by
both very much.
the time
Should we
he's our
find out?
age,
Yeah.
we'll have moved on
Well, yes, to pastures new.
to past years.
Let's look at, let's
Angel
look at the
past-
poll
I might be
result.
sitting there when I'm your age and, you know, arguing with Gen F, whatever.
Because we asked
Baby
you,
boomers.
should Gen Z get priority over OAPs for GP visits? 89% of you there said no, 11% voted yes, they
But
should.
I wonder whether Austin might have shifted that dial a little bit in the last 10 minutes.
We'll
I
let
think
you
he did
know.
a really good job.
Thank you.
Really
Yeah,
good
you
job.
were very
Thank you
brave.
so much.
Thank you both
brave.
very much.
I mean, you know, wild.